Weekend, that severe weather threat putting the southern plains on alert. Literally over 40 million Americans are in the danger zone. Melanie, for both hail and tornadoes.
We've been teasing it this morning, so let's go out to Fox Weather Meteorologist Haley Meier. She is joining us on the road in Cleveland County, Oklahoma. That's just south of Oklahoma City. Hey, it's so good to see you, Haley. So what are you tracking for us today?
Well, today is going to be an interesting day, to say the least. Michael, Melanie, right now the thickest storms are further south. So we're talking near Dallas, more so in the heart of that level 2 out of 5 threat for severe storms. Things have changed, though, at least in our target zone for today. If you were watching Weather Command Weekend or just the shows yesterday on Fox Weather, we had mentioned that our target zone was going to be northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas. That's shifted just a little bit due to the ongoing MCS we had from yesterday's convection that lingered through the morning. We're actually seeing rain right now. You can see our dashboard camera right there, live from the Fox Weather Beast over in Cleveland County. It's just a drizzle, but it is enough to limit the instability in the atmosphere come later this afternoon and evening. So the chance of seeing supercells starting to go down a little bit. Now, if you look at the high resolution models, which is just basically, if you think about a high def version of Fox weather modeling, we looked at the NAM and we looked at the HER. The NAM actually wants to fire up storms along Interstate 40 and move them into northwestern Oklahoma. Right now, that area is clear. And that area that we're targeting near Woodward, Oklahoma, so that's northwest of Oklahoma City, is only under a level 1 out of 5 threat for severe storms. And largely that's because of the conditionality of this event. If storms fire, they have a high ceiling to produce big time hail and, yes, even the chance for a tornado. But it's not a guarantee that these storms are going to fire later on this afternoon. So we're banking on the NAM, and it's thought that there could be some convection come 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and riding that into northern Oklahoma. Looking at the real color satellite right now, this is just over the last few hours, you can see where we have a thick layer of clouds across Kansas, Oklahoma, even into North Texas. And a lot of that is producing some storm activity, some even thunderstorms. You can see all that lightning just riding off to the east of the I-35 corridor, and then just some heavier rain closer to Kansas City, Wichita, and Oklahoma City, where we're at roughly right now. Now, zoning in a little bit closer to our neck of the woods. At this point, we're traveling likely along Interstate 35 and heading just off towards the west of Oklahoma City, eventually ending up in Woodward. That's at least what we have put into our GPS so far. So here's the Woodward zone. What we're going to do is stage the beast there for at least the next couple of hours once we reach that zone and watch storms fire north of I-40 and move into the Woodward area. There's a chance some could fire south of I-40 and head through Elk City, but at least we're in the general vicinity of where we could have at least a supercell develop. Let's talk about the ingredients for today and what is the primary lifting mechanism, because there's 3 things that severe storms need: moisture, energy, and instability, or a mechanism of lift. And in this case, it's going to be a dry line. The dry line, as of yesterday's modeling, was a bit further towards central Oklahoma and central Kansas. But at this point, that dry line retreating back out to the west just a little bit. And because of that, that's why our thinking for today has changed back towards the Woodward area. We do have those storms, as I mentioned, potentially limiting some of the instability in the atmosphere. But if we can find pockets of sunshine by the time we reach the early afternoon, it's 10:30 local time, so by noon central, that's when we could be finding a zone that is sufficient for severe storms. Notice that dry line, dew points getting up into the lower 60s. That's sufficient for storms. And then that storm energy getting up anywhere between 2,000 to even some pockets of 3,000 joules per kilogram. That's on the medium to higher end of convective available potential energy, or CAPE, how we measure instability and energy in the atmosphere. One thing with the dry line, and Melanie, you've been noting this quite a bit throughout the day this morning, is a dry line is a key feature for developing hail. A lot of times these storms are more elevated in their cloud base, which not impossible to create a tornado, but does lend a hand to stronger updrafts and the chance for larger hail potential. So I think that's likely what we'll be encountering later on into the afternoon and day today. But eventually, guys, we're booking it all the way to Minnesota. Yeah, you heard that right. We are going to be traversing all the way through the southern and central plains, heading into the upper Midwest. It's a road trip for the ages. Any suggestions?
Wow, you guys have a lot going on. So real quick, Haley, obviously we only have about a minute or so left, but you're going to be looking for large hail. It looks like that's going to be your primary threat where you're at. Curious, in terms of the timing on things, when do you think that those storms are going to initiate?
It's hard to say. I think likely we're looking at the bubbling of initiation closer to 1, 2 o'clock Central Time. And if it takes too much longer than that, if we wait till 4 or 5 o'clock Central, then we're diminishing our window to book it north into southern Minnesota. So there is a chance that we bail out on the day entirely and reposition ourselves for tomorrow, which is looking like more of a surefire day for intense storms across Minnesota and even portions of southern Wisconsin. The weather is building all the way into Tuesday, which looks like our climax of the event. So it's all about not only focusing on the day at hand, but slightly having that beat of what are we going to do tomorrow in the back of our mind.
It's great hearing your perspective, Haley. And it was also fun to see the behind-the-scenes look of the beast in and out, all those features that you have. We know that you are surely in your element right now. That's Fox Weather Meteorologist Haley Meier. Thank you so much, and stay safe out there.
Yep.